do you have on?
3.
I got a blankie. I got Ugg boots.
It's just a dress, man.
Your blanket has sunshine on it.
It does.
I know, it's like a weather blanket.
It is a weather blanket.
Sometimes, depending on the day, like I'll come in, walk in the studio, and she got the blanket going, and like it's pulled
over my head,
looking like E.T.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's.
Sister Mary Clarence.
I'll give you a demonstration.
Oh, here we go. Sister Mary Clarence.
Oh, stop.
Look at that.
It's E.T.
Oh, my God. It is E.T. Ouch.
Oh, phone home. Actually, the blanket would be a good recommendation for folks in South Louisiana right now.
Into the stadium?
Well,
I have before, but that was 100 years ago.
Probably, yeah.
A small one. If you could fold it into,
Look, if you're wearing, like a Snuggie, right? That's like
Snuggie.
Right? So that's, you can bring a coat in. A Snuggie is just like a house coat blanket. So yeah, I'm sure there are some limits. You can't bring in the whole linen closet.
I have a comfy you can borrow.
Please.
Are you going to go? Are you going
It has clouds on it.
No, but it'll be chilly in the dome, I think. It is sometimes chilly in the dome.
It is always cold in the dome.
Bayou Classic.
Got a lot of folks heating it up.
Bayou
Look what you did. See, we
Classic,
balanced it out. That's not maroon, by the way.
It's purplish.
It's purplish. That's not maroon.
Jeff would like
that. It's not Oklahoma.
So Lauren Westbrook and Jeff Morrow.
OU grads.
OU grads.
Yeah.
Now Jeff will be wearing all OU. Lauren, it's going to be a coin toss. I think she'll be OU, but she may be LSU.
She absolutely adopted.
Although she's up in Waco now, so she's Baylor. Baylor Bears.
Always a little fan of Baylor, absolutely as well. But again, back in the day, OU would play Baylor back in the Big 12 days. The Big 12, of course, no more. Sooners sitting over here in the SEC.
I'm actually going with OU fans.
Are you really?
Are you going to wear purple and gold? Or?
Of course I am.
Better.
But my OU fans are my friends from the National Weather Service.
How nice.
So that's
going to be fun.
Fancy friends.
The OU, welcome to town, OU fans.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun game.
Yes.
Well, I think it will be because they're new to the area, new to the stadium, and like where our seats are, we typically get a lot of visiting team fans around. The Vandy fans are awesome. The Alabama fans were atrocious. I just say that because it was a bunch of drunk 20-somethings, literally like bottled water and just pouring vodka into it and drinking that.
Oh,
I mean,
lovely.
just surrounded by stupidity, just getting hammered. It was me and my younger daughter. So they were awful. Vandy fans were great. I am anxious and eager to welcome the OU fans and then beat the team, obviously.
Is this their first time playing in Death Valley?
I don't know that it's ever been. I don't know. I'd have to go way back. Obviously, these are two different conferences from back in the day. Now we're part of one conference. They've played for national championships before, but that was in the Dome. LSU won.
The Dome, yeah.
We'll see. It'll be interesting.
Welcome, Sooners. We're glad y'all are here.
We'll leave sooner than later with a win, with a loss.
With a loss.
Let's let them enjoy and relax and have fun today and tomorrow and spend some money in Louisiana. And then
under your blanket, do some online shopping.
You gonna do that tomorrow?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Cyber Monday,
That too.
We got the weekend, all the Black Friday deals.
Small Business Saturday, don't forget that.
Small Business Saturday.
You got the Giving Tuesday, all the stuff. And
all
so
the things.
If folks are going out today, that blanket probably a good idea.
Ugg boots,
There you go.
shirt,
That's pretty.
another
Look at that.
shirt,
you
and
know,
then
the
another
friends of ours
shirt.
that are here from up north are laughing at us.
Oh, they are. Thin blood.
Oh, yes.
Thin blood.
Well, here's a look outside our Sky 9 camera. We've got clouds out there that's kind of giving to a really pretty picture this morning over downtown Baton Rouge, and it is chilly this morning. Temperatures were dropping throughout the morning. We're now into the upper 40s in Baton Rouge, 45 in New Roads. We're still 50 in Gonzales, but we're 43 up in Macomb. We did see some light shower activity across the coast that's starting to dissipate. We are going to stay dry throughout the afternoon, but the winds are coming from the north. Look at the much cooler air up towards the north. 13 degrees up in Omaha, 22 in Chicago. So those winds are bringing in that much cooler air down towards South Louisiana. So we are much cooler right now than we were this time yesterday. 22 degrees cooler at the Baton Rouge Airport as well as in Hammond, 18 degrees cooler down in Gonzales. So a much cooler day today. I really don't expect our highs to climb out of the 50s, going with a high of 58, 59 through the afternoon. We'll see more sunshine, but the winds are going to persist throughout the day, coming out of the north around 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting upwards of 20. So our lows tonight are really going to be chilly. With the clearing skies throughout the afternoon, we'll drop into the mid 30s here near the Baton Rouge Airport, but we could drop into near freezing up towards Macomb and even near New Roads tonight. So because of that, the National Weather Service has issued a freeze watch for the parishes in blue. So just some reminders that pets, plants, and people all indoors or covered tonight. We don't have to worry about those pipes, but it is going to likely be the first frost that we've seen this season. As for the weekend, Bayou Classic in Louisiana, or New Orleans, Louisiana, Saturday, kicking off at 1 p.m. is going to be cool throughout the day in those upper 50s. That is inside the Superdome, though. As for us here at home in Death Valley, the LSU Tigers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners, that is going to be much cooler, kicking off in the low 50s and dropping to the mid 40s by the fourth quarter. So if you are going to that game, make sure you are layering up and have that jacket with you. In the meantime, cool days ahead, especially chilly mornings, low of 35 tonight going into tomorrow, and then we hover near the upper 30s and 40 degrees mark for the next several days. We do start a trend into the warmer area into upper 60s as we go into the middle and latter part of next week. With the warming trend, though, we also introduce those rain chances as we go into the later next week, going into next weekend. Johnny.
Thank you, Sydney. Good morning, everybody. Well, there's a couple of crashes. We have two wrecks. Well, the two wrecks are here in the studio, me and Matt. But the two wrecks that were on the on Airline Highway, those are clear. Backups have subsided. Shopping areas, Gonzales, I-10, Highway 30, right side of your screen, Cabela's. On both sides of the interstate, we have Cabela's. You got Bass Pro Tanger Mall out there. Also on I-12, upper right side of your screen, Juban Crossing. All of the shopping areas today open and ready for you. Look at the little breeze on Lake Pontchartrain here. This is a live look from Landry's on at the lakefront, right there in Lake Pontchartrain. Beautiful sky. Well, it's a nice, pretty area out there, but it's a little rough on the lake this morning. If you're getting out and about, a little windy. In fact, the New Orleans airport last report was 13-mile-per-hour winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. So be aware of that if you're taking the boat out. 7:10, our WAFB 9 News Now program on WAFB Plus continues. Liz is off. Matt will be back with a couple of headlines you might have missed during the big show. All of that's coming up right after a very short break. Stay where you are.
(7:11) your time. Following some stuff for you this morning. So before you get going, a look at some of the headlines, including this from late last night, about 11:30 last night, a house fire, vacant house fire. BRFD working this one, Tennessee Street, just off of Highland. Got there, saw the smoke, saw the flames, able to knock it down before it spread to other buildings. As for the cause, that's still unknown, so we'll keep you in the know with anything we may learn. Also want to let you know this as well, the latest on that Swan Avenue shooting. Well, 8-year-old killed in this shooting. Island Daniels, of course, his mother actually giving birth just yesterday, a day after losing him to this shooting. Still need a lot of help there. Look at all these evidence markers, like 60 casings found. There's a GoFundMe that's been set up for the family as investigators look for the person behind the trigger. Make a phone call with tips, and if you got it in your heart and you have it in your finances, help them with that GoFundMe as well. Want to remind you, the folks out in Tangipahoa could use some help with a shooting investigation of their own. This one goes back a couple weeks. It's the town of Independence. They're saying the police department there said right there along Robertson Road, a couple people in a car, before they could even get out of their vehicle, they pulled up to a spot. Shots are ringing out. One person hit. They're okay, but like a couple of houses were hit as well, so bullets just flying around over here. Make a phone call, see if you can't help them out. If you live in East Baton Rouge, you got some stuff you got to get to the curb. Want to let you know that City Parishes are going to office is going to be closed today, but garbage recycling services, they resume today. So the next normal pickup of yours, that's when it's going to be resuming for you, just so you know. Also resuming, early voting. And I say that, resuming last day, tomorrow. So nothing today, Black Friday, Tomorrow, the last day, 8:30 in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. After that, it is Election Day, December 7th, going to be your last option unless you got the absentee ballot going. There you see the 2 deadlines to know: Tuesday by 4:30 to request it, next Friday by 4:30 to get it all turned back in. Welcome to Black Friday. Are you getting out there and going shopping? It's tough. The timing on this is always, it's been crazy, right? You got all the turkey and everything going on. You're still probably digesting everything, and then the body's like, get up and start running around and going crazy. I guess maybe to work off some of the calories you took in. Black Friday is not quite as insane as it used to be, like the literal door busters, people busting down doors, because you got the online shopping. You got the folks like Sydney who are going to maybe stay at home and use the computer. Exactly. Use the phone. You got a list?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Now, does your list include Buy Your Classic tickets? I want to remind you that is going on tomorrow, and you can still jump online to actually get some tickets. That's going on tomorrow. You got the big Battle of the Bands today, the big Greek show today. So if you're making your way down to New Orleans, enjoy the trip, Jags. Go Blue! They've won 5 of the last 6. Southern, right? They know they're going to the SWAC title game.
And the spirit of New Orleans, ever since Taylor was here, is just so positive and up and energetic.
That was crazy, yeah.
Ever since Taylor was here.
She did. I look, hey.
The quarter was crazy awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It looked clean.
It was awesome. It was clean.
It was very, very positive energy she brought.
Yeah.
She brings
continue
positive
that
energy.
this weekend.
There you go. Everybody enjoy your time down there. If you got a blanket, bring a blanket.
One of these.
It's gonna be chilly out there. But you know what? It's back end of November. Last day of hurricane season tomorrow. How about that?
Could be driving a Honda.
Celebrate the season with the gift of a new Honda during Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. Save thousands during our biggest sale of the year. Plus, get clearance pricing on a huge selection of new Hondas. The savings are here at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.